Hey guys, what's up? It's Patches, and today what I have for you is a MOAB on Arcadin. It's a specialist MOAB. We're playing Domination, and you'll notice I'm playing with Mr. Mendez again, but it's not exactly him. He actually had one of his friends over, a girl, and she's playing on his account, and she doesn't do too well. You'll see at the end she goes like 3-20 or something. So he was just having fun letting her play. And since I didn't really have a teammate with me, I was playing more defensive. You'll see as I get the MOAB. Holding down our own spawn and just picking off guys as they come near. So it's not the most aggressive MOAB, not the fastest MOAB, but I do get a pretty good score without using any sort of kill streak. So that was impressive, and I thought you guys would like to see that. And it complements what I want to talk about today, which is specialist in Call of Duty Ghosts. What that's going to look like, and how that's going to work. Because in my last video I talked about all the perks that are going to be in Modern Warfare. Nope, not in Modern Warfare. In Call of Duty Ghosts. And if you count all of them with your fingers and toes, and then someone else's fingers and toes, you realize that there are 35 perks. So just imagine you go on an 8 kill streak, and all of a sudden you have 35 perks. That's, I mean, overpowered much, especially with the last perk, Deadeye, in the elite category, that gives you a higher chance of essentially stopping power. That you'd just be unstoppable. I mean, the one thing that I thought was fair about the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Specialist was that when you're on Specialist bonus, you don't have any perks like Juggernaut from COD 4, or anything that makes your bullet damage higher from Modern Warfare 2 or COD 4. So I think that sort of balanced it out. You could still die by a normal amount of bullets. You weren't some sort of Juggernaut or you know, some superhuman. Well, I guess you're superhuman with like sleight of hand and running forever, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like you didn't have any special health abilities or affect other people's health other than regular bullets. So I thought it was kind of fair. But in this one, if you get all the perks, you get this perk called Deadeye, and you have higher bullet damage. So that's, I mean, I'm kind of worried about that. It might be overpowered, but you know, the argument could be made though that you have to earn it. So you know, it could go either way. I can see it both ways, but we'll have to see how it balances out. So first I want to talk about what Modern Warfare 3 Specialist Bonus did, just for a second. I know you all know what it did. But really what it did is you had 3 perks to unlock as your kill streak progressed. So at 2 kills you got a perk, at 4 kills you got a perk, and then 6 kills you got a perk. And then at 8 kills you got the Specialist Bonus, where you got every single perk in the game. So if we can assume the same thing happens in Call of Duty Ghosts, that means on your 8th kill for your kill streak, you get every single perk or ability in the game, giving you a total of 35 perks. Now, at first glance, that sounds ridiculous. You're thinking, holy cow, this guy's gonna be a monster running around with 35 perks while I only have my 4. However, in Modern Warfare 3, when you had Specialist Bonus, you had 15 perks, but each of them had a pro ability. So it's not that big of a jump, especially because there are some things that you can do in Modern Warfare 3 that you can't do, as far as we know, in Call of Duty Ghosts. Like, as I mentioned in the other video, throwing equipment faster, that kind of thing. There are just a few things that aren't there, but that one of the other perks in Call of Duty Ghosts, they're new perks that give you an ability that wasn't in Modern Warfare 3. So there's a trade-off. There's a definite trade-off, and so if this is what the Specialist Bonus would do, I don't see too much of a stretch or being too overpowered, because 35 perks versus 30 abilities in Modern Warfare 3, you could say, it's not that big of a stretch. So you might be thinking, okay, Patches, you know, you're right. That sounds good. It doesn't sound too ridiculous. Not too much of a stretch from the past game. But consider this. Let's say you run in Specialist Bonus. You got your whole bonus. You got 35 perks, and you run into someone else in the game who isn't on Specialist Bonus, which are probably most of the people in your lobby. Just the chances of 2 people being on Specialist Bonus on opposite teams at the same time is pretty low. So you run into someone else. They have, say, 4 perks, and you know, in Modern Warfare 3, that would mean they have their 4 perks and their 4 abilities, which would be a total of 8 perks, I guess, in Call of Duty Ghosts. However, there are no pro abilities in this game, so what that would mean is it's only their 4 abilities versus your 35. They're not getting any sort of pro advantage by using these perks because they've all been split up. For example, if they're using steady aim, they don't get this smaller hip fire spread and the gun being ready fast after sprinting. Whereas if you had all the perks, you would have all of that, where they would have had to choose between them. So it really would not be fair in the slightest if you had all of them and they only had the 4. Which leads me to what I think actually happens in Call of Duty Ghosts based on what they showed in the reveal trailer. Just for a second, they talked about specialists for, you know, they showed someone navigating the menus, and this is what I came up with based on that. So they showed someone going into the strike package option, selecting specialist, and starting from scratch building this loadout, this kill streak. So their 3 or 4 original perks were grayed out, so obviously you can't choose those again in your specialist perk, in your specialist bonus. But then what they did is they selected 3 perks to be their kill streak unlocks. They're 2, they're 4, they're 6 kill streaks. And how they chose that is it looks like you just get 3 of them based on the 2 and the 4 and the 6. What I thought it would be is, let's say you have a perk worth 1 point, it would take 1 kill to unlock it. Or if you had a 3-point perk, it would take 3 kills to unlock it, and that sort of thing. So it appears that's not how it is. Just based on this video, again, this is speculation, but it looks like there are 3 slots that can be filled however you want with whatever perks, and you just get 3 of them to unlock as your kill streak progresses. Then after that, it's a little different. Then you get another 8 points. So this is a different 8 points from your original creative class loadout. You get another 8 points to fill with more perks. And I'm pretty sure about this because as you can see, they start selecting these perks, and after they pick the second one, so for a total of 4 points, the perk Deadeye in the bottom right disappears. It gets grayed out, so you can't select it. So once they picked 4 points with the perks, the 5-point perk disappeared from the options to choose, which means that would put it at 9 points, and you'd be unable to select it. So that really leads me to believe that they give you 8 more points to choose your specialist bonus perks. You don't get all of them. You just get to select that you choose. This is kind of... Here's something that hung me up, though, is if you want to have your Deadeye perk, which is the stopping power chance every kill, if you want to have that perk, it costs 5 points. So you take up most of your bonus with that perk, where you could instead put it in one of your unlocks to just unlock it after 2 kills and not worry about the point value. So I'm not really sure how that's going to work. Because then I see people doing is putting all the expensive perks in their regular kill streak, and then at the bonus, at the specialist bonus, putting all the 1-point kill streaks, or all the 1-point perks that are useful, so then you have way more perks. So I mean, there is a way to take advantage of the system. If that's how it works, I'm not exactly sure on the details. Maybe they're still working that out for themselves. Remember, it's still in beta. Nothing's for sure yet. They can change anything at any moment. But we're gonna have to look out for that to see how the perk Deadeye gets balanced out. Again, I keep mentioning that because I'm kind of worried about it, but we'll see. So that's the specialist package, and also returning are of course the assault and support packages. And if you're worried about the support package, what they said this time is that there'll be fewer lethal streaks in the support package. I've seen a few videos on the new m.o.a.b launcher. I think it's a 9 kill streak in the support, and it's basically this rocket launcher that shoots 2 rockets that split and then come together. So that's obviously lethal because it's a rocket. But I think they're going to stay true to that. I don't think there's going to be a stealth bomber. I didn't see that in the little icons for the support package, so nothing like that. What they said is that the support kill streaks will be aimed more towards helping your entire team as opposed to punishing the other team. It doesn't look like there's EMPs or anything like that, but we'll see. The assault package, it looks like there aren't as many kill streaks in it, but there's some good ones. Obviously, we've all seen the videos of the SATCOM dog and Maniac kill streak. That's what was being run at the reveal. There were no other kill streaks unlocked for the people who were playing it. So those look pretty awesome. But I'm really excited to see there was a chopper gunner little 4-second peek in the gameplay. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I'm really excited to use the scout sniper kill streak in the support package. You're basically a sniper perched on a helicopter that patrols the map, so that looks really cool. And it might be Battlefield style where you can take out the sniper in one shot up in the air, so that'll be cool. But let me know what you guys are going to be using. As of right now, obviously it's hard to say, but are you going to be using the specialist strike package? It doesn't look like it's going to be as powerful. Are you going to be using assault or just supporting your team? So let me know in the comments what kill streak are you most excited for, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks, guys.